This is how to change the back tire on your Ridstar q20. So first, what you're gonna wanna do is unplug your motor to battery cord, whatever you call that. Then just get your adjustable wrench, unscrew these, then get your screwdriver and unscrew this, that's right here. And then this thing might get stuck, but that's just because like right there, it's just like unaligned. So you can use this, your adjustable wrench, to kind of push it a little more, whichever way it needs to go. So then once you do that, you just slide it off, put it with the rest of your stuff, and then do the same thing for the next side. And then once you do that on both sides, your back tire is just gonna like fall off. And then you can just slide this thing off, put it there. And once you do that, I would put like a napkin or a blanket or towel so you don't mess up your floor with this right here. So you just put it there. And then for the Ridstar, it's super easy because the tires are like whatever. So you're just gonna want to stick like a screwdriver and then just push. And then honestly with the rest, you can just do with your hands. Like I have one hand, but like look, let's see if I can do it with just one hand. Okay, maybe not with just one hand, but yeah, you get the gist. So then once you get like halfway, that's when you can really just start pulling it off like with like just one finger. Literally just going through the whole thing. It's really simple. And then boom, it's off like that. So then once you have it like this, where all of this is outside of your rim, you're gonna wanna use two hands, but like just pull on both sides and then see how there's maximum space. So then you can just grab your tube and obviously, like I did not do, unscrew this and then push this through. You need to use your screwdriver. Just push it through. Then you lift both sides. Obviously I can't use both sides because I have my phone in my hand. I lift it and then just grab the tube. And if your tube's popped, then you can just rip it out. But if it's not, just be careful because they are fragile. They'll pop easily. All right, I'll get back when I'm done with all of it. All right, so whether you're changing your tire or just your tube, if you're changing your tire, then you're gonna wanna do the same thing, but on the other side. So you're gonna see it through there, like this, and you're just gonna wanna like do the same thing, put the screwdriver under, and just lift it over like this thing, but on that side. But I'm not gonna be changing my tire. I'm just gonna be changing my tube, so yeah. All right, so then you're gonna wanna get your tube, then get your pump. I like pumping it up a tiny bit. I don't know, I just feel like it makes it easier, but so just unscrew this thing, and if you have an electric pump, that'd be better, but just put this in, and then just like that. Like just like a tiny bit. Like, where like inflates it tiny bit. Like that, so it's like a tiny bit inflated. And then keep the cap off. Go to the tube. And you're just gonna wanna align that with this. So we're gonna do it like that. And then put it in. So just like that, I put in one side to align this. And then you're gonna grab your cap and screw it in so it doesn't fall out while you're trying to get the rest of the tube in. So just like that. And then it's the same thing as pulling it out, just putting it in. So you're gonna lift the side and just push it in. Obviously I only have one hand, so I can't really do it on camera, but I'll get back when I do it. All right, so now that the whole tube is in, what you wanna do is push on the outsides to get the rim back over the tire, like this. It's the same thing, it's super easy, like, because the tires are so just like squishy. You just push. I'm gonna do it with two hands and I'll get back when I'm done with that. And I didn't mention this, but the Ridstar tube is a 20x4. So yeah. Okay, then once you get it all like that, where the rim is over the tire, then you can unscrew your cap. And once you unscrew your cap, grab your pump. Electric pump is obviously better, but I don't even know if I have an electric pump. So then you put this over, whatever. Then you just pump it up. So just inflate it to like 15 to 30, like it says right here. So mine right now, I'm at 25, so I think that's good. Look, it's pretty, I like mine like tight, or inflated. So then just screw your cap back on. Then now, we're gonna put it back on the bike. So for putting it back on the bike, I'm not gonna really be able to record, but I'll show you where everything goes, because it's hard to do with just one hand, but yeah. All right, so once you get the back tire on, the first thing that's gonna go on is this. Mine looks a little different because it's like not the stock one, it's different, whatever. So you're gonna put the screw in and then get your screwdriver and screw it in. All right, so once you screwed that in, then this washer, just put, oh my God, it's so hard to do with one hand. Just put over this, push it in, then push this in. You're gonna wanna like straighten this wire out, and then righty tighty, lefty loosey. Don't screw it all the way in yet. Let's get it halfway. Then do the same thing on the other side. Just put the washer just like that. And then this side you can screw in all the way. Just hand tight for now. And then same thing, hand tight. Okay, and then once you do that, you grab your adjustable. Adjust it, tighten, and then tighten it a pretty good amount. And same thing on the other side. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. Pretty good amount. This one's like not tightening. Wait, why is this one like not tightening? Okay, we had a little malfunction, but we're good. So just tighten that all the way until you can't. Then finish this one up. Oh, that's loose. Just tight, tight, tight. Now once you do that, you can plug this cord back in. So just line it up with the arrows and just plug it in. Then once you got that plugged in, and your back tire's on, like somehow a foot brake should just like spawn on your bike, and you should have a foot brake. But, and like these awesome pegs from Chaos Customs, you can use code KILOBAT to save some money. But yeah, so that was the tutorial on how to take off and put back on your Ridstar tire and put on a tube. So hope that was helpful, and yeah.